Ever feel like you just need a reset button for like your whole
Oh,
system?
totally. Like a full-on health factory reset.
That's kind of the vibe we're diving into today. We've got these excerpts from this talk. It's all about detoxing, cleansing, that whole thing. And a big focus is on the liver.
Yeah. And what's interesting here is like how this source links that idea of a fresh start with what's going on inside, especially with the liver.
So why is the liver such a big deal when we talk about detoxing?
Well, the liver is like a nonstop filter for everything, right? It's
Yeah.
working all the time to filter out all the stuff we consume, neutralize the bad stuff from, I don't know, food, the air, even through our skin. It's wild.
Right, like everything we're taking in.
Exactly. And when your liver is happy, like really functioning well, it makes a huge difference. More energy, digestion smoother, even your skin looks better.
It's like our internal waste management, but for toxins. Okay, so how do we actually help it out? This source keeps saying morning cleanse. What's the deal with that?
So the author's really into giving your liver a boost first thing in the morning. And a big part of that is starting your day with room temp lemon water. And there's a reason for that specific temperature. He can actually like mess with some of the good enzymes in lemon juice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and those enzymes are supposed to be good for like kickstarting your liver's natural detox process.
Okay, so it's not just a fancy spa drink.
Right, there's actually something to it.
What about celery juice? I feel like that's everywhere right now.
Totally. Celery juice is having its moment, and the source is all over it. It's full of antioxidants,
Whoa.
which are great for fighting those free radicals, those unstable molecules that can cause cell damage.
Yeah. Right, I've heard of those.
Well, the liver makes a bunch of free radicals when it's doing its detox thing. So celery juice, with all those antioxidants, it comes in and neutralizes them, takes some of the load off the liver.
So it's like a 1-2 punch, lemon water, then celery juice.
Exactly. Now, this is where it gets a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
The source talks about these overt fats that we should try to avoid early in the day,
Like what?
like avocados, nuts, things like that, which I know are delicious and good for you. But
I love avocados. But okay, I'm intrigued. What's the logic there?
so the idea is that when you eat these healthy fats first thing in the morning, it can be a bit much for your liver to deal with right off the bat. It's already busy with its natural detox processes, and then bam, a bunch of fat to process on top of it.
Like asking it to run a marathon before it's had its coffee.
Exactly. And now, here's where it gets really interesting. The source is really into this heavy metal detox smoothie.
Heavy metals. Okay, that sounds a little intense.
Right, like lead pipes and toxic waste.
Yeah, exactly.
It does sound kind of scary, but heavy metals are more common than you might think. They're everywhere. Our surroundings, our food, sometimes even our water. And over time, they can build up in the body, which obviously isn't great for you.
Makes sense.
So this smoothie is supposed to help get rid of those heavy metals.
What's in this smoothie and what does it do according to the source?
Well, the talk doesn't give a specific recipe, but it emphasizes ingredients that basically bind to the heavy metals, making it easier for your body to get rid of them naturally.
Okay, and what about the benefits?
Oh, it's supposed to do a lot. More energy, better skin, helps with digestion, and they even say it makes you think more clearly.
Interesting. It's interesting how this source is connecting detoxification with like mental well-being. Is that a real thing?
It's definitely something researchers are looking at, but it does seem like there's a connection between what's happening in our gut, which is linked to liver function,
Mm-hmm.
and our mental state, mood, focus, even sleep. I think that's what this source is getting at, that if we can reduce those toxins, our minds might benefit too.
So it's not just about looking good on the outside, it's about feeling good on the inside, like both physically and mentally.
Exactly.
Okay, before we wrap up, what are the main takeaways here? What can our listeners actually do?
Sure. So first off, give that morning cleanse a shot. Room temp lemon water, followed by some celery juice. That's a great way to support your liver right away.
Easy enough.
Right. Second, think about those overt fats.
Yeah,
You don't have to completely give up your avocados and nuts. Maybe just eat them later in the day.
good to know.
And then finally, if you're up for it, and all those potential benefits sound good, do a little research into those heavy metal detox smoothies. See if it's something you want to try out.
It makes you think, could changing up what we eat, and helping our bodies detox naturally be a way to feel better overall? Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too?
Yeah,
Definitely something to think about. Maybe while you're sipping your next glass of
that's right.
room temperature lemon water.